to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here's to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today. We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. He'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. There he goes. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it with Baxter. And he's in! Touchdown, Kentucky!
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Gain of 24. First down for the offense.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Play fake, Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Gonna run it. It's Knight. Finding some room.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA. You know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
Fires to the right. It's complete. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got a little grass. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Iamaleava bringing the heat. Makes the grab down the middle. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack.
This is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts. He's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Throwing, Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection. the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. He unleashes a long one. Upstairs, he's got it. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Run in the red zone, it's Knight. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop in the running back spot.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Now the pitch. Could be an alley. Rustled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll go right back to him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And you go to old Mr. Reliable in the red zone, and you still have a chance to turn this into 6 instead of 3.
And third down, great job by this offense. Move the chains, give yourself another fresh set of downs, but find the big targets in the red zone. Those guys make life easy on a quarterback.
And the Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Go, go.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
You don't see bat downs all the time. A lot of times guys break on the football, the defensive backs, and then trying to catch it and make a play. I like he knew where he was. He's in the end zone, not trying to give up points. Does a great job breaking on the football and swatting it to the ground.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does.
Ready, ready. Wide, 53.
They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Baxter. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, they blocked the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long. So that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Patterson.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After losing track of the play clock, better keep an eye on it this time. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in, it's Skinner. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Wildcats want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Wildcats line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped.
UCLA offense will take over 1st and 10.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's the Iamaleava to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knight. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with Oregon taking on the Washington State Cougars. And it's the Ducks looking to move to 4-0 on the young season, and they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline, kind of the calling card of this program. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the option. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that second.
Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the stomping has commenced. No step back in Week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And the UCLA offense will take over 1st and 10.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After the defense just gave up a touchdown, they really need to put something together. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
He's got it down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Running inside, it's Thomas. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Bruins in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Iamaleava fires left. Makes the grab.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First down here for the offense. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the QB has had a nice drive. This offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback effectively. And even better, getting him on the ground.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. He's going to take off. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the deficit is still huge after the missed field goal, down by 23.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Starts to scramble to the left. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Throwing, Imaliava. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Imaliava on the play action. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. The run inside. It's Knight. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Soft spot in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. In the red area, it's Knight. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
On to attempt to try. Bangs it through for an extra point. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Number set to kick this one.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll run it again. Creates a little room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Lets it fly. Complete to the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
And the Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
On the direct snap, it's Baxter. Just shedding tackles. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. There's some room. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the pummeling has started. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
UCLA offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Rides the option, he keeps it. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. Running inside. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. These guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. On the run, it's Ivory. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best run-it-runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll try it again. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Run in the red zone. It's Barnes. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Red 54, ready to go.
The run inside. It's Ivory. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. We all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. All these plays still matter.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Snags it over the middle. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Pocket breaking down. He gets away. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together, run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. Runs through a tackle. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.